Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? Let's talk a little. Let's talk a little crypto, shall we? See what's going on out there. Check out the charts real quick, or the charts. Check out the bubbles real quick. Look at Miria. Miria is having one hell of a morning, up 13.7% on the day, guys. Having a great time. Bitcoin's up 56.1. Very interesting morning. Very interesting. JASMY's up 4.8%, 1 cent 9. We're right at that resistance level. Oh, we broke above it. Look at this. Let's go over to the JASMY chart and I'll show you something. Let me show you something. Look at that. We have broken above resistance here. As you see, we've been rejected off of this line 9 days in a row. We're finally above it right now. The question is, can we close the daily candle above resistance at 1 cent 9? That is the key question, right? So we're going to have to stay on top of it to find out, right? We got some room to go on the RSI, just entering neutral at 43.79. All right, let's get into the chat, see what everybody's talking about. Make sure you guys smash the like and subscribe, guys. Green tea, what's up, man? Loving the green candle action this morning. If we go down, I buy more. It's a no-brainer for me at this point. Exactly. It really is that simple. When you can get in the zone, tunnel vision, it's really that simple. ISO Jetpack in the house, brother. What's up, man? Danny, what's going on, buddy? Richie Rich, what's up, fam? Good morning. Liking your idea for the members live stream. I've been researching it a bit this morning. Yeah, we're just waiting for that second proposal to pass now. Probably, I mean, their proposals seem to pass and be active in a matter of days. So I'm going to guess a week or two, and then we'll be able to do it, right? So absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Why not, right? Why not? William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. William, the champion, always in the live streams. I love it, William. I love your dedication, brother. And it's much appreciated, man. All right, so let's see what we got to talk about today here, shall we? Dumb Money's in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. We're also going to be doing another group Zoom call over in the Patreon today, guys. You don't want to miss that. We had a great time yesterday doing it. We're going to do it again today. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Get over to the Patreon if you're missing out on it, man. Nicholas, what's up, big dog? Good to see you, man. Good morning, my friend. What do we got? So Japan's largest power company, TEPCO, is mining Bitcoin using surplus energy, guys. Adoption. This is what it looks like. 725 billion in assets under management. Bernstein says if Trump is elected, Bitcoin may reach $90,000 this year. I agree. I think it's going there anyway, but we'll see, right? Check out this bullish Kaspa news. Guys did a video on it, but let's touch on it. Finally, KRC-20 mainnet launch announcement. We are thrilled to announce that Kasplex KRC-20 will be launching on the mainnet on the 15th of September at 12 o'clock p.m. UTC. After over a month of internal testing and 2 months of stress testing, we've processed over 90 million KRC-20 transactions, and everything is running smoothly. We're also seeing a growing community of developers building amazing applications on Kasplex. You can now complete KRC-20 transactions through various wallets, and integrating KRC-20 into your own applications has become easier. Very, very big news out of Kaspa, guys. You love to see it. Holmes, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. So, guys, this just furthers the fact that, you know what? Like, we're about to see a run on Kaspa, in my opinion. We got this finally going live, KRC-20 on the mainnet going live this month. And we've got, in my estimation, I wouldn't be shocked by the end of September if we see Binance and Kraken list Kaspa as well, guys. So Kaspa is about to get a lot of catalysts all at once, and it's going to be phenomenal. So I did this in a separate video, but we're going to have a brief look at it here, guys. Check it out. JASMY got a review. I'm going to have to remove myself and the comments from here so you can see it, but you'll still hear me. So as you can see, the overview labeled the Japanese Bitcoin. JASMY is a platform combining IoT and blockchain to freely allow users and enterprises to buy and sell data. The verdict, JASMY has been labeled the Japanese Bitcoin for a good reason, allowing users to freely store and sell their data to enterprise, earning JASMY royalty revenue. JASMY solves the need for decentralized data. So let's check out the rankings here, guys. Projects. Personal Data Locker for storage of data, 700,000 plus holders and 650,000 total transactions, 10 out of 10. Utility, JASMY is used for buying, selling data, IoT storage, mobile dApps, payments, and rewards. 9 out of 10 for utility. Roadmap, IoT device collaboration, AI customization, wallets, token lockups, and carbon credits exchange. 9 out of 10. Team, JASMY management team are former Sony executives who possess long and rich experiences. 10 out of 10. I could not agree more with that for the team. Social, JASMY have 118,000 followers on X with an average of 500 plus likes per post. 10 out of 10. Tokenomics. JASMY has a 50 billion max supply, 99% in circulation, remaining 0.7 billion released by 2025. 9 out of 10. And partnerships. Panasonic, Sony, Honda, Aplex, JNA, Centrality, SoftThings, Borks, and more. 9 out of 10. I would give that 10 out of 10, but I'll take a 9 out of 10, right? And exchanges, Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, BingX, Crypto.com, MEXC, Gate.io, and many, many more. Conviction, 4 stars out of 5. And potential, $10 billion to $25 billion market cap, which is amazing considering it is below a $1 billion market cap as we speak. Total rating, 9.4 out of 10. I will take it all day long, guys. You love to see the positivity going out there for our project. And what else do we got? So OIP 41 for using VUSD markets to Onyx Coin Protocol has passed with 100% for and 0 against. Let's have a brief look at this. Boom. Was created on the 7th, active on the 7th, succeeded on the 9th. So it is passed. We're just moving into queue and then execution. Now, guys, here's what's key here. So they say if/once this proposal passes, Onyx DAO will deploy a follow-up proposal for the boosted APY rate on VUSD markets, which means you'll be able to stake your VUSD and receive Onyx coin as reward, right? So that is the next proposal coming up once this one gets executed in a couple of days. So guys, I would encourage you to, if you're a holder, I would encourage you to participate and have your voice heard. You can vote on for or against. Definitely check it out, guys. Very bullish stuff. Very, very bullish. JASMY's continuing to climb here. We'll jump back over to the chart real quick. Look at her. She's pressing up. She's pressing up. We got to close. Can we hit the 30-day SMA? See if we can go up and touch that, maybe close above it. That would be fantastic. But, all right, so we got an article to get through here, and then we have an interview. So let's check this out. Mary, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Institutional investors drive Bitcoin ETF surge. So spot Bitcoin ETFs have garnered significant interest from over 1,000 institutional investors within just 2 13F reporting periods. According to Bloomberg's senior ETF analyst, Eric Balchinian, this surge underscores the growing institutional adoption of Bitcoin. BlackRock's iShare Bitcoin Trust leads with 661 institutional investors. Approximately 20% of the IBIT shares are held by these investors and major advisors, with projections suggesting this figure could double to 40% within a year. The US SEC mandates the 13F reporting, which requires investment management companies with assets exceeding 100 million to disclose their holdings quarterly. This transparency offers insight into the rising institutional participation in Bitcoin via ETFs, closely monitored by cryptocurrency market participants. So the key takeaways are BlackRock's IBIT has the highest number of institutional investors at 661. 20% of IBIT shares are currently held by institutional investors and major advisors. The number of institutional investors could reach 40% in the next 12 months, and SEC quarterly 13F filings provide transparency into institutional investment in Bitcoin ETFs. The increasing institutional adoption for spot Bitcoin ETFs reflects broader acceptance of cryptocurrencies in traditional finance. As more institutional investors participate, confidence and demand of Bitcoin as an investment vehicle are expected to grow, potentially driving price up. There, I had myself removed from the screen. GT, what's up, man? Hey, Rob, does XCN have any B's upgrades like Gala or Matic did that will get delisted from? No, they don't. No, they do not. Hey, Rob, and everyone fairly new to staking, just how risky is staking? Is the possibility of losing what you stake? Thanks. I mean, listen, I don't know what to tell you when it comes to the risk of staking. I mean, there's a risk in everything when it comes to, crypto as a whole, but staking, yes, there's a risk. I mean, look what happened with the whole, what was that platform that the DeFi staking platform that went under? Was it Genesis or something? Something like that. Yeah. And they were insolvent, right? So people lost their money. So the thing is with Onyx staking is that everything's done on chain there, right? You can literally see everything. You can see all the transactions. You can see their holdings. I went through the white paper showing the backing of their VUSD stablecoin. So for me personally, I mean, I find it relatively safe in my opinion, but that doesn't mean that there's zero risk, right? I can never tell you that there's zero risk. GT, sorry, Rob, I was refraining from cussing, but I meant bullcrap. Oh, I see. I was like, I didn't know what BS was, but no, there is no token migrations. There's nothing like that. No, absolutely not. All right, so finally, guys, we have about a 10-minute interview here that we're going to watch with Michael Saylor over on Squawk Box. So get comfortable, listen up. Michael Saylor thinks Bitcoin's going to be $13 million. Let's have a listen.
Let's take a look at crypto prices this morning. You can see 55,000 now. Joining us, Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy Executive Chairman. You never stop adding to the position of your company, and you have a lot of courage because there's been a lot of major swings in the past, and there were times when I was worried. Can you tell me, were you ever close to margin calls? Anything ever happening to MicroStrategy?
Well, when Silvergate Bank failed, we had to redeem that, but it turned out to be a benefit for us. We made a lot of money on that redemption. We repaid our Silvergate loan. But it's been a great journey. Since August 10th of 2020, MicroStrategy's bought about $8.3 billion worth of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's up 44% a year on average since then. The S&P's up 12%. And since we levered it, we're up 825%. The number one performing stock in the S&P is NVIDIA, up 821% as of Friday. So we beat every single company in the S&P index using a Bitcoin strategy.
Does MicroStrategy now do anything else?
We still run the software business, and it's generally a cash cow for us. But our primary business is a Bitcoin development company. So what we're doing is we're securitizing Bitcoin. We're selling convertible bonds for people that don't want the full volatility and all the risk of Bitcoin. Some people want 150% risk, right? So some people want highly levered equity and they trade the options. And so we have a very big, deep, rich options market. We've got high performance equity. And then we've basically pioneered the Bitcoin-backed bond market by issuing all of these convertible bonds that are backed by 5x more Bitcoin collateral.
You're going to see a lot of companies globally. You're already starting to see it. You're going to see a lot of them start to adopt MicroStrategy's Bitcoin strategy, guys. Putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets is going to be huge.
Has anything changed in terms of, you think, the investor class that's investing in your stock versus now investing, for example, in an ETF? Obviously, one is more levered than the other.
Yeah, if you're investing in the ETF, you're getting 1-for-1 performance, paying 25 basis point fee, no yield. When we issue a $1 billion convertible bond paying 1% interest, we're capturing a 50% premium or 50% type BTC yield on that up front, and then we capture another yield on the back end. So if what you wanted was a sort of a tax deferred yield on your asset, or you wanted to tap into the convertible bond market, like if you wanted to borrow $1 billion for a percent, buy Bitcoin with it, hold it for 7 years, you can't do that as an individual, but MicroStrategy can do it.
What have you made? Right now, I think I just saw a headline that $1.2 billion in outflows took place out of the Bitcoin ETF. And I'm curious, sir, what you think is going on with the impact of the ETF on the price of Bitcoin.
I think generally it's been a good thing and it's created more demand, but you got to keep in mind that Bitcoin is smart, fast, strong money. So on a Saturday night, if you're worried about a missile strike, you can't teleport your $10 million apartment to Singapore, lever it up 10 to 1 and short $100 million worth of New York real estate. But you can short $100 million worth of Bitcoin by borrowing $10 million. So you have a lot of fast money traders, a lot of volatility, and that will cause and ripple into volatility in the ETFs.
Can you explain this?
That's okay.
Can you explain this, though? You know, one of the things you just talked about, if there was a missile strike or something, there was a sense that people talked about this as digital gold. And maybe you still think that's the case, but it often doesn't act like digital gold in the midst of a missile strike.
Yeah, it's the most liquid, fungible, free capital market in the world. Your New York apartment's not fungible. It's not liquid. I can't panic sell it. So when there's a short-term panic, Bitcoin is trading really, really hard.
It's supposed to be the opposite?
Over the long term, it's up 44% a year every year, and you either get 12% from the S&P with VIX vol, or you take 3x the vol to get 44%. So over the long term, if you're an investor, it's going to be great because it's strong capital. Over the near term, if you're a trader, you get lots of arbitrage opportunities.
Is it a non-correlated asset people can count on, or is it just a risk-on?
You know, in the near term, whoever's got the most money can decide whether it correlates or non-correlates. It's like, again, I can lever it up 20 to 1 on Saturday night, and I can trade it long or short.
Hey, Michael, just the whole idea of leverage in something that is admittedly so volatile causes some people some real concern. I mean, I'm far more conservative. I would be worried about that.
It also provides a hell of an opportunity if you're a day trader, right?
What's the worst case scenario of something that would happen in a leverage situation like that with the Bitcoin ETF?
I think what happens is people offshore trading on Binance with 20 to 1 leverage get wiped out on Saturday night when there's a potential missile scare. And so they're the degenerate crypto traders. On the other hand, what you want is a free, open capital market. Everybody can trade it any way they want. And so if you're going to hold it for more than 4 years, you're going to get superior performance with that volatility.
Gensler, with all we've seen, and I wonder what you think. Do you have anecdotal evidence exactly what he's thinking in terms of Bitcoin regulation, given that do you think he's done the 100 hours that you said need to be done to understand it? And if so, what do you attribute I don't know, he's been unable to stop it because of the courts, really, but he certainly tried. What do you attribute that to?
You know, I think this administration's been fairly conservative in their embrace of the crypto economy.
Right.
They want to go slow, carefully, deliberately.
But do they want to go or do they not want to go?
Well, before Gensler entered office, the rhetoric was even more controversial. After Gensler entered office, you heard Jerome Powell, Christine Lagarde, Gary Gensler all say Bitcoin is a speculative digital asset. And that was actually a move forward. With the approval of the ETFs, it was the second move forward. I think clearly we're all waiting for big banks, bulge bracket banks, to start to custody and hold Bitcoin. That'll be the third big shoe to drop.
Do you think that the election matters, and do you believe that Donald Trump is more Bitcoin friendly than like a Biden and Harris?
Well, there's no doubt the Republicans have taken a very pro-crypto stance.
Republicans or Trump?
Well, Trump.
And you believe him? You don't believe he's
in particular?
Yep.
There's a tension between the 21st century and the 20th century. In the 20th century, company comes public, it cost $100 million in 4 years to go public. I know, I did it in '98. In the 21st century, I can create a public crypto token in 4 hours for $100. So you have 100 million companies that want to be publicly trading an asset 1 million times cheaper, faster. That's the crypto economy. The traditional economy is you take 4 years, you spend $20 million a year on compliance. And I think that the two sides are talking past each other. But clearly, the future is faster, smarter, stronger.
That's a perfect example for you guys of what I've been saying, that the future is now, right? And the old TradFi, I mean, while they may kick and scream about it, like he just said, it's quicker, it's faster, it's cheaper. That's what we want. That's what we need as a society globally.
And you know what Senator Elizabeth Warren thinks about Bitcoin. I mean, if she becomes I've seen her, big jobs.
The political winds have shifted, and I would say that, at this point, the Republicans have shifted to way progressive, and the Democrats are drifting to the middle.
In terms of Bitcoin?
In terms of their view toward crypto and Bitcoin.
And let's say that it is a continuation of the Biden and Harris administration. Does Gensler take on a larger role? It becomes even more difficult?
That's all above my pay grade. What I would say is my view is
he would be Treasury Secretary. I mean,
he's like, God, I hope not. Look at his face.
You buy Bitcoin, you hold it for more than 4 years, Joe. That's my advice to everybody.
For anyone, buy it and hold it for more than 4 years. And then you think eventually it takes how much, let's say it is digital gold, what percentage of gold's market cap does it finally?
Bitcoin's 0.1% of the capital in the world right now. I think it's going to go to 7% of the capital.
7%.
My long-term forecast is it's going to go to 13 million over 21 years.
13 million.
13 million. But what is it 5 years from now? You're in your 4-year calculus.
It's been growing 44% a year with about a 40 to 50 vol. I would think it'll move on at 40%, then click down to 35, then 30, then 25. And at some point, it'll be the S&P return plus 8%, and it'll be the S&P vol plus 8%, because it's always going to be a more global, open, free capital market.
How is there stuff that's above your pay grade? You're worth billions. I mean, we can say that. It's above our pay grade, but who gets to decide if it's above your pay grade?
He might have been, it's below his pay grade.
Right, exactly.
Bitcoin's an expression in this view that you want to invest in an asset without counterparty risk, which means you don't want to be counterparty to a country, a currency, a city, a company, a commodity, or a culture, right? So people think it's a risky thing. It's all about people wanting to not take risk. They don't want to guess whether Picasso's or real estate in New York or NVIDIA stock will be higher in 10 years. They want to buy money. They want to buy 1/21 millionth of all the money in the world forever.
End it there, Michael. Thank you.
Great. Michael, thank you.
Fantastic interview, guys. That was fantastic. He said a lot of very, very hard-hitting true things, in my opinion. GT, hey Rob, you asked Max his thoughts on XN. Actually, funny you ask, because last time Max and I did a live stream together, it's been a few weeks. I actually asked him to do I asked him to do a deep dive, do his research on XCN, and to let me know what he thought about it after he did his research on it and what he discovers. So it's funny that you asked that, and he said he was going to. So I may follow up with him and ask him if he had time yet to look into it. So, but yeah, I did ask him. Kevin, what's up, Big Kev? Yo, we live right now. Absolutely, man. I seen a Grayscale commercial during the Sunday night football game. The masses are loading up. Yep. Just wait. It's going to be another crypto Super Bowl, guys. Stefan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Pluto Bollock, good interview, Rob. Thanks. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Kunk City, what's up, man? Good to see you. So yeah, guys, that is the news as it stands right now. Yeah. So listen, guys, we're going to be doing a group Zoom call over on the Patreon. Make sure you check that out. What do we got here? Saw a few of Kraken ads too. Nice. Liquidity, good morning. So yeah, guys, make sure you get over to the Patreon for the Patreon only Zoom call, group Zoom call we're doing today. There are a lot of fun. We did one yesterday. It was amazing. Get over there, guys. And you can also book one-on-one coaching sessions over there. We do technical analysis, training videos, swing trade opportunities, crypto giveaways, all kinds of stuff, guys. We're gearing up to do some crypto giveaways that are going to be fun. Check it out, guys. Definitely, the link is down below. Get over to the Patreon. You don't know what you're missing. The community is awesome. And yeah, like and subscribe. I will see you guys this evening for the evening live stream. Thanks, guys.